Portia.
I'm Sebastian.
And we're here to give you vegan lifestyle, vlogs, and vegan tips. Alright, so first I want to start off by saying thank you so much to everyone who's been liking, commenting, and viewing, and messaging us.
Yeah, just with questions, anything.
Yeah.
We really appreciate everything you guys have been doing.
And a lot of you have been asking us about vegan transition tips or going vegan or vegan foods. And so we wanted to make this video today for you guys. This is the 5 mistakes that vegans make when going vegan. So this is going to help you transition and what to do to help these.
Yeah, we're also going to give up some guidelines on how to get past these issues.
Yeah. And so I'm going to start off by saying, number 1, supplementing with B12. So this is a big thing. A lot of other vegan pages and vegan people say that you don't need to supplement. And that is true for some people, but in most people's cases, we don't want anyone going B12 deficient, and even meat eaters and people who are not vegan can be B12 deficient. So it's really important to supplement. And the supplement B12 that we take is by Garden of Life. And this is around like $12, $13.
Yeah.
You can order it on Amazon. You can go to the vitamin shop where we get it. And so this is it. You just spray it. And it doesn't taste bad.
Yeah, it doesn't taste. It's not going to taste like those cough syrups or anything.
No.
Anything of that sort.
Like there's a lot of just like vegetables in here.
Yeah, basically.
And so so that's really important. This being deficient in B12 can make you tired, sleepy a lot, and it's just really not good for your body because once you become deficient, you won't be able to tell until maybe it's too late.
Yeah.
And this goes with a lot of other supplementations like vitamin D, because if you live in an area where you don't get too much sun, like here in New Jersey, you won't get vitamin D, at least enough if you're not consuming the right things or taking supplements. But you can find B12, if you don't want to buy this, you can buy fortified cereals. Almond milk always has B12 in it. I know they fortify it. You can find it in nutritional yeast.
Tempeh also has it.
Yeah, tempeh. And so there's just things that just to be aware of so you don't hurt your body in the long run.
All right, so for number 2, we have is using too many processed vegan foods. So by that I mean all like the Daiya, all the Gardein, all these other like vegan meat replacements.
Yeah, that tastes really good.
Yeah, they taste really good.
It tastes really like close to meat.
And of course, it is better than eating meat itself, but still, it's just not as healthy for your body.
It's good for the transition process.
Exactly.
It's really good for the transition process. But we recommend
recommend sticking to like whole foods. So the past couple, I would say 2 months, I've really been trying to stay away from these processed foods. Yeah. Just because the sodium intake in that is crazy. If you just look at the nutritional information of some of these things, it's just like, damn. At first I was like, I thought I was doing a benefit to my body. Yeah. But eventually I was like, this isn't something I should not go on for a prolonged amount of time.
And it can cause bloating and acne because there's a lot of chemicals in there like carcinogens and other big names.
Yeah, but once again, it is still better than eating meat,
and
we highly encourage it when you're in that transition phase, just because it'll make it easier for you.
My bad, it's not carcinogen, it's carrageen. Carcinogen is in meat. But yeah, so try to eat whole plant-based foods. So your vegetables, your fruits, greens, legumes, beans, and all that stuff, and I'll really see a difference. And along with that, with number 3, is eating a lot of fiber, but not drinking enough water. And this,
you're gonna be on the toilet.
Yeah, or no, you're gonna be on the toilet for a long time because nothing's gonna come out. This causes constipation, and it really goes hand in hand together with each other. I know that a lot of vegetables like tomatoes, celery, and cucumbers have a high intake of water inside of them, but that's not enough for your body to be able to push everything down and out smoothly. And so, I mean, it can also contribute to the enzymes and the microvilli stuff in your body that helps it digest. But please drink a lot of water. There are calculators that you put your weight in, and it tells you exactly how much ounces of water that you'll be drinking, or you should be drinking in a day.
Yeah. All right. So for number 4, we have is not transitioning slow enough. So by that I mean some people can turn vegan cold turkey like overnight.
Vegan
but,
turkey.
Yeah, vegan turkey. But it's just, I feel like if you do it overnight, you might give up just because it's just a shock to your body.
Yes.
Like you're gonna be like, you're gonna walk into like a mall or just a food court and you're gonna be like, I have no idea what to eat.
Yeah.
And that's just because you haven't been vegan long enough to realize the tricks and like the tips that you should follow. Yeah. So if you transition slowly, it'll help you. So for example, us, we turned vegetarian before we turned vegan. So I was vegetarian for about like 6-8 months, and then I turned vegan. And honestly, from eating a regular diet, what I mean by that is like eating like meat and chicken and all that.
The standard American diet.
Yeah, standard American diet to vegetarian, that was the hardest. And it took me the most time to adapt to it. But when I turned from vegetarian to vegan, I was already 90% there. So all I really had to give up was like the little snacks that I was still consuming.
Yes.
So basically, I would say transition slowly. It'll make your whole lifestyle easier, and it's just gonna become part of you. Yeah. Like now, when we go into a food court or when we're just out eating, we're just like, all right, I'll order this, and this. Yeah. Before it was just like Before I was like, oh my god, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. Like this is so stressful. Nowadays, it's just like I go in, I'm like, all right, I need this, and this. And you're also more comfortable talking to the waiter. Yes. Hey, I'm vegan. Yes. Is there anything in the food that I can't eat? Yes. And if they don't know, you just have more of a reason to tell them. And you're just like, oh, I'm vegan and I can't have this, and this. Mm-hmm. So it's just overall, when you transition slowly, it'll help you. Yeah. And it also help your body just because of the whole detox phase. Like if you transition overnight, your body will go into a shock, like I said before, and just the enzymes in your stomach are not going to be used to eating the food, or not eating but digesting.
As many vegetables.
Yeah, so like
and like raw things that your body has never like processed as heavily before, and that goes into account with like drinking water as well, like I said before. But a lot of people forget that the detox stage happens once you get rid of all that meat and dairy product that's just been in your body all your life, really. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you're lucky, you've been vegan all your life, but like most of us are just trying to get that stuff out of us. Exactly. And so the only way our bodies can get rid of that is through bowel movements or the largest organ of your body, the skin. Mm-hmm. And I know a lot of people that go vegan, like cold turkey, and they start getting acne, they're feeling really constipated, bloated, they're not feeling their best, but that's because your body needs time to detox. And even if you don't go vegetarian straight from eating meat, you can give up meat for a day of the week. Exactly, just for one meal or just for a couple days, and then just slowly go into it. Yeah, and that'll really help your body and make you realize that you need to listen to your body. And so with that, I would say just take it slowly and don't feel too pressured in being vegan so quickly. It's a process. It's all a process, and it just becomes part of your lifestyle. Yeah. All right, so number 5 is kind of a combination of all the past 4 we've talked about, and it just really brings into perspective what you should be doing once you turn vegan, or if you are thinking about being vegan. Yeah, and so that is doing your own research, and this is huge because something like what we talked about in our very first video, and we'll link it up above, is sugar. So Sebastian found some really good research on sugar, and he'll talk basically, how it all started was I was trying to eat the Quaker's Quick Oats, and I looked at the ingredients. I was like, oh, this pretty much seems like it's vegan. So anyways, me being a conscious consumer that I am, I just Googled it, and I was like, is this vegan? And then I was looking through it, and then a couple people posted that it might be vegan according to the ingredients, but if you go deeper into it, the sugar that is used in it might not be vegan. And by that, what I mean is, in the United States, I'm not saying all the sugar, just a small percentage, or I don't even know the percentage exactly because I still need to do my own research on that. Yeah. But a percentage of sugar in the United States uses sugar that's processed through bone char. So the way this all works is they get the bones from the cows, they melt it, it turns into carbon, and then they filter the sugar through it. So if you've ever looked at just regular processed cane sugar, it's crystal white. Yeah. And it's literally like, if you look at organic cane sugar, it is not that color. It's like darker. It's like darker, brownish, yellowish, depending on where you get it from. Yeah. It's not white. So the way they use it is they just filter through it and then they bleach it. Mm-hmm. So it's not used. It's not in the sugar when you're about to consume it, but just the whole fact and process that they're melting the bones of an animal to put it for sugar, like it's completely unnecessary. Like, why? Exactly. But let's not turn this into a rant about that. Exactly. But if you do
And if you do consume sugar, just go for organic sugar.
Yeah.
All organic sugar in the United States is not used with this process.
Yeah, and so that's one thing that we learned through research. And another thing you can do is watch documentaries like What the Hell, Forest Over Knives, Cowspiracy. There's so many great vegan documentaries that will really help you. And also going vegan for the trend. Mm-hmm. And so most of the time when people just do it for the trend, they're not doing their research. And that's when you hurt your bodies, because you don't know what to eat. You don't know what you'll be missing. You don't know what's going on in your body at that time. Mm-hmm. So it's great and all these celebrities going vegan, but you must do your research. Like, shout out to Drake, because, that's really awesome. It really made me happy when he went vegan, because I was like, this guy's great. All the money that he gave to all these people, like, and he's vegan. Oh my God. But, and that really sums up our video. If you have any other questions, we're always going to answer you. Please message us.
We actually appreciate the questions, because we feel like we're helping someone, and we're just here to help you. Basically, and this is part of doing your own research. Yeah. So if you're watching these videos, if you're watching another person's YouTube that's vegan and they're giving tips, this is all part of research, because we've done our research and now we're like expressing it and sharing it with you guys. Yeah. So are all these other YouTubers. Yeah, and we'll also link all the documentaries and links down below where we found this information, and this B12 if you want to get it. But that's all. I mean, we hope you like it.